Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out the Tyrannosaurus Territory free roam for Lego Jurassic World. Rawr. We're going to go ahead and require that you have completed the story and the free play by now, and hopefully you've already got that all figured out. We also find a character in the area, and we're going to go ahead and get a couple of collectibles, including a red brick, as you can see on the right. So we'll go ahead and pick the first movie area and go to the Tyrannosaurus Territory, which we need to access from way back over here. So we're actually going to start kind of right at the top over by the... well, there's a couple of entrances here. This is the Gallimimus entrance right here. We're going to run right through the territory and all the way back. Now, if you followed our Gallimimus territory video, you know that the kiosk for this area is actually all the way in the back right corner. And we also made note that there's actually a giant tear in the fence right beyond that. So we're getting almost to that kiosk, as you can see there. We've slowed the video down a little bit more to kind of bring it back to real-time speed. And now we're going to hop on through the fence and make our way down and around. So there's a little bit of an obstacle course. It might remind you of the old PE class back when you were in elementary school, having to jump over a river on a rope and hop on a couple of pegs, and you know, I don't know, it reminds me of the old intramural day or whatever we used to call it back in the day when we had the obstacle course. It was like the best day of the year for PE. Anyways, all right, so we've made it across. We teeter-tottered, we jumped, we flew, we did everything we needed to do. Actually, we didn't do any of that stuff. We just made it across a couple of creeks, and now we're in the final area over here. We can see there's a kiosk right here, so we'll go ahead and activate that right now. And all right, you can see all of the new gold bricks and items available. There's a couple of golds, looks like a worker in Peril, and it looks like we even ran by a gold brick. But spoiler alert, we'll go ahead and get that last on our way out of the area. But go ahead and choose your favorite shooter or tosser, I guess. You could throw a softball up at it with Lex. But go ahead and take down the target on the wall and climb up the ladder that it presents. And we're going to go ahead and gets to getting. We got a dino pad here that looks like it'll let us spawn all three of the sizes, which is nice. But let's go ahead and switch on over to, what's this? Ooh, it's our custom raptor. Now, you could go ahead and use that dino pad to go ahead and pull out a Tyrannosaurus Rex or an I-Rex. Either way works. You need a dinosaur with the roar, though. And our custom raptor happens to have a Tyrannosaurus head on top. So we'll go ahead and break that open with the giant roar. We'll turn that frown upside down, free that worker in peril. And now we've even got Juanito Rostagno that we can buy. I probably didn't say his name right, but Juanito is now part of our crew, and he's officially unlocked. So, woohoo! All right, we got a couple more ambers floating around here. So we'll go ahead and roar again, but oh, we only find a bluesy inside. That's still worth it, though. We got a times 16 multiplier, so that's a 16,000 stud right there. Oh, yeah. One more amber up here. We weren't sure if this had anything to do with anything, so we went ahead and roared one last time and took it down. And we find a couple of golds. No bluesy that time. And you can see here we have, the roar's not going to cut it. We're going to have to switch to a little bit of a harder-headed dinosaur here. We went ahead and chose the old Packy. So get out of our way there, roar. All right. Roar. Always reminds me of Star Wars, the old Tauntauns doing the old whenever he does that. Anyways, go ahead and smash that crack in the wall. It actually removes the tree. It presents a gold brick and a bluesy. So that's bonus. All right, now you probably noticed that just to the left or right, depending on which way you're looking, there was this log, and in front of the log there was a black brick with green glowing around it. So we're going to go ahead and use our Dilophosaurus and get our Hawk Tui on to go ahead and take that brick out. And we find a couple of build-it bricks that we build into another target. Now, feel free to switch to a person with a gun because they can shoot a lot faster here. But once you cue that first target, it actually triggers off a bunch of more targets up on the log, and you have to make your way all the way down and around. I believe there's 5 total targets you have to get within the allotted time. Once you do that, it'll present you with a gold brick. And all right, so now we know that we need a Tyrannosaurus, or I believe the Indominus can do this next feat as well, but we're going to use the T-Rex, and go ahead and make our way over to the left-hand side of the area. You can see that there is a red brick inside this cage, but we need to get our pull on with these teeth. I don't know what grar is, but here we go. Reminds me of like playing with a dog. You know, you got like the rope and you're hanging on to it. He's trying to. That's always what that little thing reminds me of when they try to tear that off. Anyways, we go ahead and rip that off with the big T-Rex. We get inside and grab the red brick, which I believe is for the red brick detector. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Now, along this ledge in the back right corner, you will actually find yourself a little point here where we can parachute. So we're going to switch on over to, oh, Billy, and go ahead and parachute across. Once we get over there, we'll go ahead and use the rock wall with Billy one more time to get up top. And once you get up top, it's easy peasy gold bricksies. All right. Now, that would seem like that's it. We might be done. But nope. Wait, there's more. Actually going to float down, and there's a bunch of handhelds. If you don't make it all the way up top, you can use the handhelds to jump and climb all the way up and over. But what we're going to do now is actually backtrack. We've actually cleared out the whole area, which I'll prove to you right now. The whole area that we opened up is now clear, except for this one gold brick, which I already mentioned. We missed it on the way in. We ran right by it during our PE class. Remember I was talking about intramural and the obstacle course and all that? Well, it's actually part of the obstacle course. So we're going to run right back across the first little footbridge here, and we find ourselves another rock wall. So coincidentally, we have Billy out, and he gets up and gets that last gold brick. We tried to parachute across the river, but it would not let us, as you can see. And but who cares? We don't need to get across there. We'll just go ahead and take a look at the map and look at the kiosk here, and look at that. We've got all the collectibles in the area, and that can only mean one thing, that it's going to wrap up Lego Jurassic World Tyrannosaurus Territory Free Roam. And yes, we got all those collectibles, and to be completely honest with you, I haven't mentioned it till now, that's actually the last kiosk for the first movie. So pat yourselves on the back if you haven't already. We are going to move on to the second movie. And of course, we hope you found this video entertaining and maybe a bit useful. And if you have any questions for us, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, or comment, vote, subscribe down below. Of course, we have HappyThumbsGaming.com, which is the home of our product and gaming reviews, as well as our trophy achievement guides, including a trophy achievement guide for Lego Jurassic World. So if you have a couple of trophy achievements left or anything like that, maybe you have other questions, maybe you need to know where all the kiosks are. We have all that stuff, including information on glitches and all sorts of stuff. So check it out. As for me, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. As always, until next time. Highway to the sea zone. Slip.